ticks on you once, you're slowed for 6 seconds, I think, and it's slow as hell.
If anybody has any mistletoe burning a hole in their bag, throw it on your priest, would you? Okay, here's a ready check. Mellow's probably still buffing Amplify Magic.
Are these like real attempts or practice attempts?
Nope,
Practice.
they're unconsumed. There's really no reason to burn full consumes unless we're fully world buffed. The goal is to make it through 2 air phases without consumes. Then we'll know that we're ready to come in for a full consume attempt. Really, the only consumes you could be using is if you have extra frost for pots. Healers can use them now. Otherwise, everybody else can use them at the frost phase. You should be bandaging when you're behind an ice block. And then healers use mana pots and dark runes to get us as much health as we can. Claire, Madeir, and Gildo, whenever you gentlemen are ready.
I hit ready.
Ah, perfect.
Yoda's just coming to terms with wasting consumes.
I'm sad with myself.
And I heard Claire say that he's good too.
Yes, sir.
All right, 15-second pull timer, please, Choopy. Now, on the run in, make sure you flank your side. Do not run straight in. The cleave will kill you. You need
Yeah,
to
hug
flank
your side.
5,
It's going to be a little more squished than we're used to because he's already up.
1.
Shoot. That's the wrong hotkeys.
Decurse.
Mind the blizzard in the back.
Yep, move out of the blizzard. Shit, myself included.
Decurse soon? Yeah. Air phase, frostpot if you have it. We have the whole raid up.
Ready.
Slash range 10. Damn, Kruger's down.
Yeah, like
I just had a heal coming in on you.
at 80.
That's 4, get ready to run. Run now.
I'm not gonna make it. Ah,
You would have just been closer to the block, so this would have been fine.
yeah. I wasn't moving fast enough. Group
Decurse,
1's gonna
decurse.
need heals. I mean, group 3.
Get ready to decurse.
Damn, Gala is standing on my
Decurse?
dead body, going to town.
Curse in 5.
Have boulder on me.
Improve lane, hands out.
Nice. Top off who you can, healers. I know it ain't easy being cheesy, but
Yeah, I think we lost most of the
Second air phase.
yeah.
on each side.
Get to your blocks. It's 4. Move to your blocks. They're far away. Nice. We got about a quarter of the raid to the second air phase. That's something.
I'm gonna go tuck kids in after I zone in.
Perfect. We're going to do lottery next, so it's a perfect time. Thanks, Hark.
I mean, And I'm sure this is the same for a lot of other people on that second air phase. I just died from the frost aura ticks because
Yeah, we had
I
lost a
wasn't
couple
because I wasn't
healers.
using. Well, now I could have mitigated that myself with consumes. So just let you know that's better than
Yeah, it's
it
brutal
shows.
damage for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Once
lost
we
so
have
much
the
there.
extra health from world buffs and everyone's using consumes, that's the main thing.
Is 75%? That's our
Best
Yeah.
yet?
our
Yeah.
best yet, right?
So I do have a question, and this is specifically, and I'm noticing in some situations, Zill, my health is dipping pretty low, but if my potions are on cooldown because I'm trying to focus on healing Jekt, and normally you're able to heal me with Prayer of Healing, but sometimes either you can't get to it or when you go down, should I take time to heal myself? Because it doesn't seem like anyone else is healing me.
So Helly would be in our group and healing you. Kruger would also be in our group healing you. The reason you didn't get heals that attempt is because both of us died. Kruger died to a frostbolt at 80% health, and then I died to not getting behind a ice block in time. So my answer to you is you need to keep yourself alive over everybody else. But if the tank dies, it's game over for the whole raid. So you'll have to use your best judgment as a healer. In that case, both your healers and your group were down, so it was just up to you to keep yourself alive. I called out to heal the wrong group for people as backup healers. You know, this is why we're doing these attempts.
Absolutely, and that's exactly this is why I figured it was a great opportunity to ask the question. And then the only other question I have is for trinket itemization. I have a wide variety of trinkets that can do different things. Do you know what I should be prioritizing as a healer with my trinket slots? Like, should I mana sustain, healing, a burst of either? Because I have cooldown trinkets, I have stat trinkets, I have the swath.
Whatever gets you the best plus healing with the most mana efficient heals.
I mean, I'll
I'd say probably not the on-use ones, because this is a longer fight.
I mean, yeah, just use whatever you normally use for raid.
And remember, if you have a mark on you, you should be setting up in your position and basically standing still. The only time you should be moving is after the ice block back to your spot, and of course, to get into the ice block. As a mark, everybody should be moving around you. There's going to be blizzards. There's going to be things that change that, but you should be mostly staying stationary so that all the other 4 people in your group can move around you and know where you're going to be. If you're moving, they're moving again.
Also, if you have spread out and have range 10, don't move.
Treat it just like the Cthulhu thing with the I-beam.
Yeah, just
Get your spacing and then just chill and DPS. Or chill and heal. Or
yeah, just sit out of range of everyone. And if you get the frostbolt warning, don't move. You will kill people. Just don't move.
Alright, let's let Gala do Lotto.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stream.
Take
First, I'm gonna do a special one for the Titanic leggings, but I'm gonna do the main one, main lottery right now. So for the first place of 308 gold is Shimon.
Yes!
Shimon.
Money!
Some consume money. Money.
And for the second place prize of 77 gold is Gezi.
Gezi. Congrats to our
And
winners.
Now for the Titanic leggings, I changed it up for the spin the wheel. I hope you guys can see that. A little bit different. Everybody gets one shot, so the numbers didn't really matter too much. So, winner for the Titanic leggings pattern is Lagrita.
Congrats, Lagrita.
Lagrita? I want to say Lagrita, but
Lagrita.
tell me that.
That is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either. A new
Congratulations,
recruit.
everybody.
Who is that?
Awesome. That's
A newer
well,
person to the guild.
new person. Yeah, the entered
Oh,
though.
okay. Nice. Welcome to the guild. You win a prize.
I mean, everybody who enters gets one free entry. So
Now I gotta chase him down and
Congratulations,
get him to sell me some leggings.
Thank you, Galadorus, for doing this all the time. This is so fun.
I just real quick before we get started another time, I just want to throw this out here, and some of you guys may have heard me made the spiel before, but when we come in here and we do the legit attempts with the world buffs, if there's a consume that you can use that will make you do more damage or whatever, like this is the fight where you need to pick up your pocketbook and throw it at Saffron. Like,
I.e., get your flasks, guys.
like it's dumb. We all agree with you. It's dumb. It's stupid. That like this is the way to beat this, but this is the way. So pick up your pocketbook and throw it directly in Saffron's face.
Be glad that Plague Bloom and Dreamfoil are lower in price now.
This is the way.
It's the way. But the monkeys aren't 12 gold apiece anymore.
Yeah.
This is where Nax gets expensive. Well, technically, 4 Horsemen is also where it gets expensive.
Yeah, we've got a guild banquet that's been saving, so we can help people on consumes. Obviously, Choopy and I have been bringing extra consumes for those that need them every time. Just like Chick said, this is a fight where we just throw money at it. So we're not doing it now because we want to get the mechanics down. We want to get positioning down. We want people to know where their group is, where they need to be, how to move, when to move. Then once everybody gets that down, then we'll start throwing money at it.
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but the sneaky thing that's getting me is the blizzards. They just kind of sneak up on you, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
They move so fast. It's really uncanny.
We'll do just something about the being before it actually hits you. Just so everyone's aware, the blizzards do creep. So where you look and they're standing, where you're standing and you look at it, make sure you keep moving because it will just keep going. It's it does kill people.
I'm pretty sure they gravitate towards players, so just stay ahead of it.
It's the silent killer.
Yeah, but I know, especially Invincible too. It's if people will move the first time, but then it still keeps going. So just pay attention to it.
Rain, just let us know whenever you're ready. Okay. Choopy, can we get 15 seconds on the pull timer? And remember, guys, flank your sides on entry so you don't get whopped by the cleave.
Yep, here we go. Just don't go too far into that room before the pool, guys, because, yep, you will all get that debuff.
Yep, so you all just started eating Frost Aura.
2, 1.
Turn it. Keep checked alive. Move out of Blizzard melee.
Curse in 5. Get ready to decurse.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Cleave. That was a cleave. It was a blizzard forcing us to move, and then we moved forward, and he cleaved.
And chain cleave?
Chain, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's why we're doing these attempts. Something to learn about. When the blizzard hits the melee, yeah, I guess you can't move forward.
Or we move
3.
closer to his front.
There's 4. Alright, run.
Material blocks.
Even if you have a frost pot up, if you try to bandage, it'll interrupt you.
Yeah.
So bandaging doesn't work.
No.
This is good. A lot more people alive. You can see what groups healers are dead in.
I know you have marks on some people, or maybe you don't anymore, but I think we should probably put one on my head.
Oh, okay. That will steal Sayu's mark. You'll be diamond. Nope, I'm lying to you. That will steal Shimon's mark. You will be star.
I'm just saying for the sake of Dex move.
Yeah, you guys don't have a paladin in your group, so it's not like you're benefiting from Frost Aura. The secret is to stay close to Shimon so that his prayer of healing will hit you well.
I mean, we don't have to. I just want to avoid that happening.
I'm thinking also when he goes into air phase, don't have someone standing near where the tank is going to be. Because like after that first air phase, all the healers were kind of stuck because they had to plant their feet to heal the tank, and they couldn't get away from being right in front of the dragon because of where that ice block had been.
After the first ice block, once you wipe, he repositions back to the center of the room. So you need to move into the position on the map as to our starting position. And my understanding, Sarisha, is no. It sounds like Mello said that the bandage is being interrupted even if you drink a frost pot behind the ice block. Did I mishear that?
Because the aura hits you behind the ice block.
I know. I just watch lots of people do it, so.
Well, you can still get off one tick. I mean, it's better than nothing. Otherwise, you're not using the cooldown at all.
I mean, if you get lucky on spell bashing, you might get off too.
I think the name of the game is pot your frost resist pot, then bandage so the tick doesn't hit. But the problem with that is you need to use your frost resist pot on the frost bolts. So, and you can't bandage when you have to run to the ice block. Agreed, though. One tick's better than nothing. All right, let's buff up and try again. If we can get the majority of the raid through second air phase, we're in a really good spot. I will put star on you, Jack, as requested. Maybe not. Yeah, that chain cleave, that wiped out all of Group 3.
Kind of sucks. There's really no like repositioning the boss. Can melee just run through the back of the boss there, or is that risk getting tail swiped?
Tail swipes.
Just a reminder while we're waiting for everyone to buff and get rest and heal up. Saturday sign up is posted, and it'd be really awesome if we could get everybody here in for at least the first hour. We can try this buffed and see if we can do it.
Yep, there's really no reason.
Yeah, we'd have no trash to clear, so we could come straight here fully buffed and give it an honest shot. And we don't need to keep everyone all night. I know Saturdays are hard for some people, but if we could get at least one fully buffed run, that'd be pretty awesome.
I mean, Zill said it earlier, but you know, it's a really good shot to get it on Saturday. But even if we don't, we get a really nice attempt with 4 world buffs, which gives us an amazing shot to clear the entire instance the following week with Darkmoon Fair. So, I mean, that's kind of when we need to bring our A games for sure. We might even get KT.
Throw money at it.
Yeah, it would be great if we could get a full buff, full consumer, maybe even 2 of them on Sunday. Saturday, sorry. It would take an hour. And like Sapph said, if you don't want to stick around for old content raid afterwards, then you don't need to. Depending on the time, we'll do MC, we'll do AQ40, whatever folks want to do.
Q40 would be sweet.
I would run AQ40 on a weekly basis, but I know a lot of the raid despises that instance.
I don't like doing it with a full raid group. I don't like doing it with pugs and ults and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a pain in the ass.
I was squeezing a binding run.
I might put up a survey. Keep your eyes peeled. It'll be in announcements. I'll see if people prefer Monday over Saturday for saffron attempts. But yeah, we're pretty much just clowning around if we don't have the full core show up. Yeah, I haven't been surveying as much. So Lynn and Yennefer, whenever you're ready, then we'll get this last poll going for Claire. We'll see if people have got a couple more polls in them. Yennefer's ready. Lynn's ready. Okay, 15 seconds whenever you're ready, Choopy.
Yes, sir.
Try and avoid the cleave this time. I know I didn't.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, let's do it.
Fucking blizzard.
Decurse, decurse. Get ready to decurse.
Off.
Never mind, air phase. Spread out. Pop a frost pod if you want to. I am. There's 2, there's 3. There's 4. Start moving if you're not close to one, and everybody move.
Right behind you, Califia.
There's no reason to not move if the fourth one's gone out, right?
Yes, if the fifth one hits and you're within range 10, everybody around you will die.
Oh, there is.
Ready to decurse, decurse.
But when that fourth one goes out, you should be looking around saying, where's the closest ice block, and finding it.
A little light on the boss die. There we go, there we go.
Back up.
Get ready to decurse. Decurse now.
You're like blizzard.
Brave that blizzard.
It's got a really big hitbox.
Claire, you out of range?
Decurse.
good.
Decurse. Decurse. Get ready for an air phase. Here we go.
Remember,
Nice
move
job,
around,
everyone.
Remember, move around the marks. Don't make the marks move.
There's 1. There's 2. 3.
I thought I
4.
was
Start
ranged.
moving if you need to. And 5. Everybody move. Looking much better. Keep with it. Get more practice in. Decurse. Get ready to decurse. Decurse.
Watch out for that blizzard, Claire.
Yep.
Try not to get tail swiped.
Decurse, decurse.
This fucking blizzard, man.
Yeah, it's wrecking me.
Got a very nice number.
It's
Air
right where
phase
my group's
soon.
supposed to be.
Third air phase.
Man, that decurse is fucking brutal on mana.
Yeah.
One.
Okay, move to a block. Purple.
Hey, left side, you good?
Yeah, our side's getting a real rough spot. We only got one person that made it. That is where the low health and the low mana starts to shine. People don't survive the ice block phase, so there's no blocks to hide behind. If you're dead, start thinking about running back. This is going to be over real soon. That was very good.
2 lay on hands.
What percent?
68. Currently.
67 before he healed from the life drains.
Dude,
So,
this
9%?
dog shit ass game. Fucking, there were so many fucking blizzards on top of Saffron, which means melee had to be like near her butt, and so we were just getting fucking tail swiped every 5 seconds. Fucking dog shit, man.
Yeah, my group had to split, so they weren't all getting my prayer healing because of blizzards.
Healers did very, very, very good.
No,
I don't
she's
know
on
what
the
I can do
ground.
to
We
keep
don't-
mana there. That's crazy. Like, just use mana food and mana oil, maybe.
Yeah. Healers are not frost resisting because they're mana potting. Marith, you had a comment?
No.
Seems like resources all around are low with all this frost resistance gear.
And that's the name of the game that everyone I've been hearing has said is don't go too crazy on frost resist gear. Unfortunately, we're not the top tier speedrun guild that's been together since Molten Core dropped and everyone's got all their best in slot pieces. So we have to overcome a lot of healers. We had a pretty big re-gear of healers right after AQ40. So we're wearing more frost resist than most. And again, we're going in to fail. Until we come in with a full world buff attempt, we're going to die every time on this. I mean, prove me wrong, that'd be sweet, but so it's all about...
We are getting a lot better at the mechanics and learning when you need to start moving and when you need to stay spread and all that. There's definitely improvement being seen.
Yeah, we hit 3 air phases. That's sick.
Can we get just a quick vocal thought on, I know Saturdays are hard for some people. Would it be better if we started a little bit later to get people here fully buffed? Like if we started at 9 or 9:30 and just promised an hour tops, 1 or 2 attempts? Or is 8 too early, too late?
I'm interested in the Monday thing, actually.
Folks, I'm going to do a ready check. Do not leave raid. Do not call it yet. If you want to give one more attempt, press yes. If not, press no. Once we're done hammering this out, we're going to hammer out what we do on Saturday and Monday. Again, if you're in for one more attempt, press ready. If you're done, press not ready.
Yeah, I'd be able to show up on Monday, but I cannot do any time on Saturday.
Monday would probably work better for me as well.
So we lose Dread, but I hear us
it's-
picking up OP. Well, we did not have OP, but we pick up Gilby.
You'd lose me on Monday as well.
We lose Sayu.
at all.
50-50,
Can't do Cat.
We're gaining someone
And
losing
me.
some.
And we lose Rachel. So Slackers,
Terrible day for me.
Slackers, Romath, Mellow, you guys are consistent Saturday, no shows or tentatives. How do you guys feel about this Saturday?
I mean, I can always come if I need to. I'm usually out hiking or something on Saturday, and I don't want to say I'm gonna be there on time if I can't make it.
Sure. Would a later time help?
No, it's just I'll be there if I need to. If we're gonna do Sapph attempts for sure.
Sounds
I'll
like
do that
Monday's a
too. I
no-go.
just don't want to spend 3 hours on Saturday raiding.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you could do an 8 o'clock hour of a buffed attempt, maybe drop another set of buffs and do another attempt if it goes well.
Yeah, a couple attempts, and then that. Yeah, for sure.
Slackers, I know Saturday's boys' night for you. You got an hour in you on Saturday, starting at 8 o'clock EST.
This particular Saturday, I can make it late, but I still have to work, so I still won't be home till like 9:50.
Okay, so we could do like a 9 o'clock. Maybe everybody that can make it do a quick MC and Ani, and then go for a buff attempt after, or just stay raid buffed and start an hour later.
I would think you have to stay raid buffed, because otherwise people are going to have to spend 2 hours getting raid buffs for a 1 hour raid, where if you have 3 days where you can take care of it Friday, if you're going to be gone Saturday, and just log on with your character already buffed. Better, I would think.
Very good point. Okay, Rain, I know you've been having issues on the weekends. Does Saturday at 9 o'clock work for you?
I can try. I don't know. Like,
Okay.
it's pretty crazy at the moment.
And that's fair enough. Let's plan on Saturday at 9 o'clock for Saffron full buffed. We won't be doing anything before then, so we'll push raid back an hour. I saw a couple people say no. My comment is if you can stay for one more attempt, please do. Well, this will be the last attempt. If not, then thanks for coming tonight. And unless Self has EP issues that you can't leave raid, then you feel free to. Let her be the judge of that. I guess if you plan on leaving now and not sticking around for this last attempt, please vocalize something so Self knows. Otherwise, let's do one more pull. That last one went really well. What's that?
With what?
It looks like we all just took a little bit of damage, but I didn't see from what.
Fortitude.
Oh. That's weird. It didn't.
Trying to kill us.
It didn't go out on just a group. It went out on like everybody across the raid. Okay, here's a ready check, and then we'll do a 15-second pull timer.
And EP has been rewarded, so as soon as we wipe or kill it, you can drop group and get on with your night.
Thanks everybody for committing to this. I know a lot of folks don't find progression fun. Personally, I enjoy seeing us get better, and I know the temps are going to help us. So the more time we can put into this, the better. And this is the hardest fight of the instance. The next one is KT, and it's going to be chaos, but it shouldn't be as hard.
KT's just controlling the ads. It's legitimately just stomp that, stomp this, stomp that, stomp this. It's nowhere near as complicated as this fight.
I think we got to do amp magic still.
I would say it's more complicated than this fight. This fight just has a lot more damage going out.
Yeah, this
And
fight's
it's
raw.
got the gimmick.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
It's a big flow
Fair
chart.
enough.
We just need to get the flow chart in order and have everyone on the flow chart, and it's fine.
Yeah, like Gothic on steroids.
Priority, yeah. Priority kills.
Claudine, whenever you're ready, I know you said Amp Magic's still going out, so Mellow, are you good on Amp Magic?
We can just give it to the tanks. It's fine.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, Claudine, you just let us know.
I'm good. We're good.
All right. 15-second pull timer.
Yes, sir.
Five, four.
Remember, the curse goes out like within the first 10 seconds, so just be prepared to do that. Should be coming soon. There it is, decurse.
Watch out, Blizzard.
Get ready to decurse. Decurse now. Air phase coming up in 5, roughly. There it is. A little early. Everybody's still alive. I'm gonna pop a frostpot.
Blizzard's got me slowed.
Sorry, Gilby, I'm trying to avoid the blizzard.
There's 1. There's 2. 3. Oh, that's why am I jumping? Don't hide behind me. Run now, run now.
Troll fucking spell batching. That's bullshit. I feel bad for you.
Kyoto,
Troll.
you could have vanished it.
Decurse. Just stick with it if you can.
Nah, Draw, you definitely made it. This game just sucks.
I fucked that up too. I think I've seen the AoE go under the ice blocks if you jump like an idiot like me, Decurse.
Yeah, that's the only way you can hit it.
Can we focus?
Decurse?
Yeah, we're only down 3 people. This is looking good.
I'm getting hit by a freaking blizzard.
Well,
Drag dead.
Brady's tanking.
There's
Never
tank.
mind, Brady's dead.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
Yeah, I think
Just
you gotta
gotta
move
move
him.
him slightly.
Maybe pull him back to the doorway?
Did you get in a blizzard or what, Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
I
you
would
just
say
gotta.
if that happens, just be vocal about it and probably call it out. You
And just
you
drag
could
him,
honestly, yeah, you can't really turn him, but you could drag him back to the doorway. Just let melee
Hey.
know so that we can adjust.
I don't think he had time.
How big is the melee hitbox on this guy?
No, he had
big.
time. It was
Fucking
growing towards him for a
huge.
while.
Well then,
ginormous.
wouldn't it make sense for the melee to be at max melee range so that there's less of a chance of the blizzard getting on our main tank?
You want to be like, so drag's like nowhere near us because like we're on the sides. Like I don't think that has much to do with it. But like
Okay.
you're right though, like melee like wants to try to be staggered so that like you're not all clumped up and the blizzard hits all of you.
Okay.
Which that did happen one attempt. Literally, a blizzard went in the very middle of all the melee. That's why we all died.
And yeah, I'm just kind of spitballing, trying to think of how we can make sure that blizzard doesn't end up on the tank where we're gonna have to move us.
I mean, I can probably strafe him back, assuming it all goes okay.
Yeah, it's all RNG, and
Like-
if you have to move it, Drag, then you have to move it because you can't get hit by that blizzard. So
Moving it straight back is the only thing I can do. Because yeah,
That'd be
I
a
can't
good
turn
option. That'd be a
I
really
mean, you
good
can
option.
go like back left, back right, kind of if you need to as well.
If any melee is in remotely close to me, that chain cleave will just kill you. It's
What if you
not-
try and flip it like Nefarian?
No way. No fucking way.
That would be half the raid dead.
But regardless, Drag, I'd rather sacrifice a couple of melee than you dying.
I think I can just walk it back. Like probably
No, that should work just fine.
like as long as I strafe it back, it should be fine.
You gotta say it in the voice.
Look at me, I'm the loot master now.
Good night. There's no loot.
Night.
Haha.
I can
And
get on
everyone's
cross
able to
spots.
drop. I did already pass out the bonus EP.
She did before we pulled.
The loot was the friends we made along the way.
Thanks,
Yeah,
everybody.
second to last attempt was really good.
Yeah,
If we can do that with world buffs and like full consumes, that would be ideal.
and earnestly, that last attempt was, I think, the second best one of the night. I mean, we had most of the raid up except for Jack dying.
The big thing on this fight with the world buffs is you keep getting these 15% increases from all those buffs. Especially on your health pool, that makes it huge. When if you take one tick of the life drain, it's not bringing you to half health, it's bringing you to 2/3 health or 3/4 health.
Is it better to use like Flask of Supreme Power for damage or Flask of Titans
It's
for
probably
health?
it's probably better to have Titans. On the attempt that we down it, it's probably not going to be a damage thing. It's going to be a survivability thing, and like
Yeah,
especially
if
as
everyone
a
has Titans, that's
mage.
huge.
One thing I will say though is like our first attempt, if we come in and world buff, that's sweet. But like if we do decide to, like if it looks like we're gonna down it, if we like, or like we make a really good attempt, and we go to get more world buffs, we're probably not getting Dire Maul. We're probably just doing Onyxia and ZG. So
Right.
you will get bonus stam from the ZG 15%, but you won't have like that additional from Dire Maul. But it'll still help.
Maybe we can spend those that don't have issues with Saturday earlier. Maybe we can spend that first hour setting up a Songflower summon. That's additional buff if the whole raid gets it. That's more stamina, that's more damage, that's more mana. All we need is 2 clickers out there and a Warlock. So, obviously a Warlock that's level 50 or higher that isn't going to pull ads and die.
Really great job tonight, everybody, though. Definitely had our best Sapph attempt with 3 air phases, but even, like, aside from that, like, we plowed through the remainder stuff. Like, we killed that pretty damn quickly.
Even 4 horse, we did really well.
Oh yeah, 4 horsemen was fucking crisp. No,
Really
there's a lot to unpack tonight, and most of it's good.
Except for all the warlocks dying. Other than that, we did good.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
than that,
What the hell, man?
We did it. We recovered. Thank God we have 9 druids. All right, folks.
Zanza pots are amazing for 4 horsemen.
Oh, dude, they're huge.
I'm gonna yoink you, Sayu.
the movement ones or the health ones?
4 horse.
Well, both.
I always use. I mean, I don't have both on me.
It's like if you have ZG buff, I like the 50 stam one, but like as soon as the ZG buff goes, like if you wipe, like I'd always pop the swiftness because like that shit's actually huge. Like that could be the difference between you taking a 4th mark or not, or like healers getting to the tank quicker. Like it's super good.
I will say I fucked around like crazy after we got 2 bot. Like once